Hello, hey, how are you? I am listening to some nice calming music today. It's not going to be too hype. Then it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here, you know, up, down, up, down. Had a really crazy dream not too long ago about, anyway, not going to go into what it was about, but I had a dream that woke me up and it said deliver, you know. So when I'm told to deliver, I do just that. So, good morning. I hope everyone is going to have a glorious and wonderful day. I had a phenomenal day, actually. You know, up until later on, I got a call that, c'est la vie, okay? C'est la vie, right? You try, and you can't succeed. What do? Keep trying? No, that's, what is that? Chaos? When you keep trying to do the same thing over and over and expecting different results, something like that, I don't know. Oh, and I changed up my background. What did come out of the conversation that was great was, psychedelic, imagery and meditation capabilities. And, it's beautiful. Look, right? Just put it on and let it rock. So we're doing it like that tonight. This is what I'm listening to. I know you guys probably don't care, but just something peaceful. I'm feeling really nature-y today. I should have got my nature whispers. Did I bring them? I'm not sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Do I have everything? I think I have everything I need. All right, so we'll go ahead and put the camera down. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so maybe I gotta pull it. Oh. Un momento. I'll get it. Okay, well, these are the cards. These are the decks. I have a couple more over here. I'm going to go ahead and get started with this first deck. And it is a double deck. I didn't shuffle any of these. Pulled them right out of the box. And this is a remainder of the ones I picked out that we haven't gone through in about 6 months. So, as I was instructed, everything that's going to come out are messages that are resonating now. So although they were messages given before, if you didn't get them then, it is time that you receive them now. So here we go. Let's see. Wanted to come out, but it didn't. It does, it will. Okay, so we'll do this deck 3 more times. Getting a message. What is that? Not sure. I'll check it in a second. I thought it was white, but it's not. I mean, I thought it was empty. It's not. It has white writing on it. What is this? Oh, yeah, no. That's exactly what happened. Said they want you to go backwards with them. Nah, I'm good on that. Especially with the projections and attempting to denigrate. That doesn't work anymore, my love. I know who I is, All right. Let's calm the energy back down. And remain tranquil and at peace. Because we have everything we need right now. We do. Everything we need. No matter who is wherever they are doing whatever they're doing. If you are working for and with the divine, you have everything you could possibly need at this moment. And I cannot, refuse to, and will not complain. No. I have everything. I have joy. I have peace. I have transportation. I have food. I have clothing. I have shelter. I have love. I have my own family that I had to create, but I have it, Okay, let's do this one 2 more times. And then we will move on to one. Okay. this one. Where are we at? 515. Okay. 515. I'm going to look that angel number up. I don't know why. It's what it was when I looked up the check. So, let's see. All right. Is there anything, any messages you need out of this stack here? Angelic guidance. Any additional messages here? I know I saw something flip. Yep. A few things flipped. Okay. All right. I'm going to do this one 2 more times. Now, it didn't fully come out, so I'm going to put it back in. Felt like it slipped. If you want to come out, come on out. Okay. One more time after this. Last time. Anything else? Anything else? All right. This one. These are shuffled just then. I just cut them in half, so they've already been shuffled. All right, any angelic messages and or guidance here for the collective and myself today, this morning, that you have woken me up to deliver this love-filled message. Are there any additional angelic messages or guidance for myself and all of the collective? Anyone that taps in today, any additional messages needed? I'm going to do this one 2 more. Oh, this one's flipped. 2 more times. 1. Last time. Any other messages? Anything else? Wow. I'm going to sit this to the side because this is a nice stack. So we'll sit it right there. Let's see. Got quite a bit. Bump it. I didn't do it last time and it was needed. So I'm going to try to hurry up and get Venus and charge your electronic devices. That's where I cut. Venus, so love. They want your mouth sealed tight. So sorry, it won't happen. Keep going. That's where we cut. All right, so we do these. And then the cut here is put some respect on my name. Yeah. All right. Spirit and angelic guidance. Are there any messages out of this deck that you would like to share with the collective? I jumped over. Okay. Any additional messages out of these original cards that you would like to share with the collective? I'm going to do this one 2 more times. 1. Okay. Is there anything else? A nice stack too. Set that right there. All right. Last time after this. Any other messages? Okay. Then the last pile. All right. Angelic guidance. Wow. That's a big one too. Are there any additional messages that you would like to share with the collective and myself today? Any additional guidance or angelic messages that you would like to share? That jumped out. You see that? Oh, another big stack. Okay, last time. Anything else? Okay. All right, so let's, running out of room. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll move my super attractors. Keep my crystals here so I can keep my space charged and cleansed. And I'll put those over there. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3. You guys can see that 4, 5, 6 tops. These are the cards we have, and we have quite a few. So I'm going to try to run through them. Don't want to say too much. I'm just going to get in, read, and keep it moving. All right, so let me put this back up so you can check out the beautiful designs and get your relaxation on as we get into these angelic messages that are being, ow, I burnt myself on my incense. Okay. think that's a little better. That should work. I don't know, you guys. I keep telling you, I can't do nothing about it. Oh. I don't mind the glow. All right. First card out of the deck is, ooh, look at that. Generational Wealth Builder. Drop right out my hand. I gotta get up and get, I don't gotta get up. Y'all saw it. It was Generational Wealth Builders, okay? So, Generational Wealth Builders out here moving and shaking, huh? I like it. Next is Zodiac Animal Insect for Cancer. Is the dragonfly and the bee and the horse. From June the 23rd to July the 23rd is the dragonfly. And from June 21st to July 22nd is the bee and the horse. And it says they get energy from exploring, playing, and discovering new things. Okay, so you have a Cancer coming out here. Next is another Zodiac Insect. Zodiac Insect Leo. Okay, so from July 24th to August the 22nd, it's the grasshopper. And from July 23rd to August the 22nd, it is the cheetah. And it says, Leos get energy from exploring, playing, and discovering new things. Very similar to the Cancer. Okay, the next card is True. All I do is think of you, because that's a song, so you want to definitely listen to that. Next is He is heartbroken without you, but too stubborn to say anything. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, a lot of projection and blaming and things of that nature. And I'm over that. You know, that's called a mental, emotional, energetic abuse, spiritual abuse. I have time for it. You know, especially when you extend the offering multiple times and all you get is complaints and yelled at and called names and things like that. It's not necessary. You know, I was instructed to create an olive branch, and I did so. And it is what it is. What did I say? C'est la vie. Okay. All right. So just be advised, be aware. He wants you. He's just too stubborn to say anything. But don't sit around and wait, because this other one's too good. Next is Fitzgerald. That's going to be your last name. Looks like. Could be a first name. I don't know. However it could relate in your life. Family member. Could be a stranger. It could be an old classmate. Could be a doctor. However it relates. Street name. Next is take off your socks and shoes and put your feet on the ground. Put your feet in the grass, sand, or ocean. Yes, I plan on doing that within the next 72 hours. So absolutely. Take off your shoes and socks. Put your feet on the ground in some sand or some grass. You got to do something. The ocean. Okay? Next is shh. Keep it to yourself. Simply observe. Yeah. Absolutely. Keep it to yourself, though, baby. Okay? Everybody's not as happy for your successes as you are. Keep it to yourself. Observe it. You know, celebrate it with those that are interested in celebrating with them for you, you know, that show you support and compassion already. Not somebody you have to, you know, kind of beg to hit a like or hit a share and you've known for a very long time in your life or beg to just anything, you know. If somebody truly supports you, you don't have to ask. They show you. Moving on. Next card is Fallen. Energy transference is real. That's a movie. Yes, it definitely is. In that movie, Denzel Washington, I don't remember all of it. The part that sticks out to me the most is where people kept brushing up against each other. And as they did that, there was a transference of negative energy, depending on who they brushed up against. And they didn't really understand what was going on, you know. But a lot of times movies tell us the truth. They just put it in a movie form so we don't believe it. So, yeah. Fallen is a movie. You may want to check that out. It's coming out for a reason. Next is Eddie. It's going to be a first, middle, last person, place, or thing, however that may relate in your life. Next is going to be, okay, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. The feminine is in her masculine energy. Yeah, sometimes you just got to, you know, take on the role of mommy and daddy. You got to do the things that's necessary. And you're being watched over and protected. Don't worry about it. You're good. Next is atomic number. Okay, so that's science related, chemistry, element table, the chart. I don't know what's coming out. Let's see. It says chemistry, chemical element in the periodic system. don't know. Maybe there's a scientist watching, or maybe you're studying science right now, or maybe you're in college in some type of chemistry course, or maybe you're doing a project. I don't know. Next is volunteer in any way. Yeah, I did a food bank myself today, and I do so every Friday, and it's very refreshing. We actually get to meet some very, very lovely people. We kind of just go around and see who needs food. And if you need food, we got it. You don't have to come to us. We will come to you. And every time, I promise you, it's a beautiful experience. These little boys, every time I see them, they run straight out to me and grab onto me and hold on to me until I'm gone. It's such a beautiful feeling. Moving on. Next is transmute negative energy to positive energy. Yeah. So even though tonight was kind of trying and a failure, really, which sets you up for success. Know that. You got to transfer that negative energy into positive. You just have to. Music therapy, dancing, singing, whatever makes you happy. Next is Skip. Okay, so Skip Bayless, guy on Sports Channel, or maybe somebody's nickname, or I don't know, maybe you're skipping down the street, or I don't know, you skipped a question on a test. I don't know. However it relates in your situation, Skip is coming out. Next is new workout routine. Okay. So, yeah, that's been introduced. Haven't done it every single day like I should, but I do my walking. I'm eating way, way much better. Cutting away a lot of meat. Very, very little meat that I do eat now. I eat more salads and fruits and vegetables than anything. And it's not as hard as I thought it would be. But yeah, of course, introducing much more water into my diet throughout the entire day, all day long. And it actually does quench my thirst and fulfills me and keeps me from wanting something that isn't so healthy for me. So once you decide to do the change in the mind, the body follows. And you begin to see the rewards. When I was at the pantry this week, a couple of the women there were like, wow, what are you doing? You're losing weight? How much have you lost? So clearly I can't see it, but they can, so it's working. Next is, if and when they want to go, move aside and let them go. Absolutely. When they're ready to go and they want to fight you and tell you they can't deal with you, and you did everything you could do and you tried to smooth it out and provide love and light, let them go. What can you do? Next is spirit animal cat. That's for Scorpio. They're explorers and adventurers. Got a commercial in my ear. October the 23rd to November the 21st. And it says it's a spirit animal that gets energy from exploring, playing, and discovering new things. And getting what they want is usually pretty easy for them. Okay, so Scorpio is also coming out. You got water, fire, and water. 2 water, 1 fire. Next is Cortez. It's going to be a name. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however that relates in your life. Perkins, same parameters. Next is my baby, Chris Brown, Drake, and Justin Bieber. That's a song. You want to listen to that. Next is, can't see it from that way. It says, according to natural law theory, all people have inherent rights, conferred not by acts of legislation, but by God, nature, or reason. So the laws came up yesterday. I didn't have the definition of natural law, but it was on the card. But that is what natural law is. You're inferred rights by God and no one else. Good information to know the difference in the types of laws. They're very, very important. Universal, natural. You just want to know everything in that area and what you're entitled to. Moving on. I hope I'm not talking too low, but when I play music like this and I'm in a more peaceful mood, my volume sometimes goes down. So I hope you can still hear me. I do. Next is The Cosby Show original cast plus Olivia. Okay, so that's a show. You may want to tap into that. I'm going to put it over here with movies. But Cosby Show is coming up for some reason. I believe Bill Cosby was recently in the news about something. I don't know exactly for what, but I remember seeing a picture of him with his hand raised. I don't know. I'm just glad that old man isn't rotting in jail any longer. I don't agree with what he did at all, but I wasn't in the room, so I can't judge. But there's been a lot of others that have done just as bad, if not worse, that aren't. So moving on. Next is It's Some Smoke in the City. Okay, so be advised, be aware, might be something going on in the city that you're not aware of. So you want to be leery of that. Be careful, look around, check your surroundings. It's always important. Next is Giveon, Like I Want You. That's a song. You want to check that out and listen to it. I did not bring my computer. Next one is angel number 1313. So I'm going to pull it up here. And I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you. I could get up and get it, but I'm relaxing right now. Let's see. Angel number 1313, please. Okay, so it says, angel number 1313 is an indication that things are about to become better. Your prayers have been answered by the cosmos, and the hard times will soon be a thing of the past. You have the protection of angels, so don't be scared to take the next step. Okay? So your protection is there. It's safe. You are going to be taken care of. You're around angelic presence. They're with you. They're providing. They're guiding. So feel good in who you are. Remain confident and bold and, courageous and walking in your truth and power. Next is meditate daily. Absolutely. This is a great tool to utilize for meditation. I use also binaural beats. I use the different hertz depending on what I may be dealing with at the time. Of course, chakra cleansings and healings. It's all different types of meditations. But it's very important that you meditate daily. I won't say how many times a day because it's up to you, but daily would be beneficial. Next is buy someone lunch today. Okay, I'll do that. Bought someone lunch yesterday. Well, no, I actually bought a family. There was a family behind me in line, and she had 3 children with her, and they were kind of, it was a little tussle. Not physically, verbally, with her and the children. And I could see that there was something wrong. I didn't know what it was, but I went ahead and bought her items, all of the things that she had on the belt for groceries, and then she let me know she was running from a very abusive situation, and she's kind of like stuck, and long story short, I bought someone some food today, and in return I was able to provide her the availability to reach out for additional services if she needs them, because I have affiliations with different companies that might be able to help her out. So you never know when God tells you to do something, why you do it until it's done. So listen to those nudges, the little niggles in the belly. Pay attention to that. Next is Isaac. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however that could relate in your life. Next is Dougie Fresh. Cut that 0. Yeah, cut that 0, girl. Get you a hero because, trauma bonding and like I said, unnecessary put downs and being yelled at and screamed at, and just because you can't have your way, it's not fair, No matter how loving you're supposed to be, you have to stand your ground and let people know you just can't treat me any old kind of way. I know you may be going through something, but I have feelings too, And if you want me to be quiet, it's not shut your effing mouth. It's, come on, let me finish. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, but it's a way to say and do things, right? And if you don't stand your ground and teach people how to treat you, they'll treat you any way they want. Moving on. Next is extremely bizarre behavior. Be advised, be aware. Yeah, they said something about some smoke in the city. So just be advised, be aware. Might be something going on that looks extremely bizarre to you. And keep your eyes open. Stay protected, stay safe. Next is Sylvester. That's a name. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing. However, it could relate in your life. Next is who you shouldn't be dealing with. The higher ups are watching. Be careful. Yeah. You know who you shouldn't be dealing with. You did the part you were supposed to do. At this point, let it go. It already said walk away. If they want to leave, let them go. Just keep going. You cannot save everyone. Everyone cannot go. That's just what it is. If you're going to be toxic to the environment or toxic to the people in the environment, then you're unwelcome. It's that simple. We're trying to move to a state of love and light and help and peace and cleansing Mother Earth and supporting the universe and things of that nature. And with people that want to say you're crazy or you have an issue but can't dignify that with why, other than, well, so-and-so and so-and-so, are any of them doctors or you ever diagnosed or, you know, moving on. Next is someone wanted to press you until they heard both sides. Respect has been established. So he's trying to press you. Okay. But I was open. I'm not ashamed of anything. I say what I got to say. If I did something in my past and I'm talking to someone from my past and you want to know the truth, ask me. No matter if it's going to hurt or not, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm also going to be there to comfort you, because you asked the question, so obviously you needed the answer. And I'm going to give it to you straight up. That's just what it is. Next is anything is possible as long as you stay positive. See, there we go again. Got to keep positivity with you, surround you, running through you, in business and family and life, just with yourself, with self-love. You have to remain positive. Negativity can creep in and eat away at the greatness, at the mindset, at the posture, at the everything. So do everything you can to transmute negative to positive. And once you get started transmuting, the body will automatically jerk you into that if you go into a negative state. It will. Takes time, but it will. Next is stop in your tracks and look around slowly. Take that all in. Yeah, that's what I was saying about earlier, about being thankful for what you have. Here I am, trying to move and do as I want to do and have everything my son needs and just be the greatest, best mother I can be. And there's a family here with, a mother and 3 children, 2 of them being boys, running away from an abusive mate. That becomes secondary at this point. If I can provide something safe